Form and beyond, today we will be demonstrating our ear mask Gaiter for Maker Faire 2021. Tristan will be putting it on for us.
The ear mask Gaiter was built to do two things. Number one, it was built to solve the issue of gaiters not being safe. Gaiters are infamous for not being able to protect you well enough from COVID-19. So, we made it so they could protect you. By attaching this N95 mask to the Gaiter, I'm now completely safe and I can go out in public. The second thing it can do is we have these earmuffs here. We have Velcro tape on the inside of them, as well as on every piece of the ear mask Gaiter. So now I'm completely warm. Ears are warm, neck is warm, and my face is protected. It can be also customized. So I can take these off, and due to the Velcro tape, they just come off very easily. And now I'm only wearing the Gaiter and the mask. Also, the parts, just because we put Velcro tape on the different parts of the ear mask Gaiter, doesn't mean this is unusable. I can still just completely normally put this on and use it. Like so.
In all, the project took about a month to complete with several breaks in between. Originally, we planned to do a mask for the summer with a pouch inside so that we could put an ice pack in it, but we deemed it too risky as we thought that the ice pack could make the mask damp. In all, while it did take a lot of struggle, I feel that it was worth it. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kevin Shin, and this is my Maker Faire 2021 project. I made a glitter bomb for science class. Let's check it out. So we have an alarm here, which when the box opens, it starts the alarm. Then I have a glitter mechanism that should launch glitter in the air. Originally, I was trying to do a vertical mechanism, but the spring kept buckling, so it didn't have enough force to push the glitter out of the box. So then I did a diagonal force mechanism to shoot the glitter. So let's demonstrate it quickly. Normally the block would press it down, but this is so you can see how it works. And the glitter goes everywhere in the air and got everywhere. Let's check it out in the live action. Look what I got. I hope it's good inside.
Hello, my name is Ray Hickey, and for my mini Maker Faire project, I decided to make homemade hot process soap. For my Maker Faire demonstration, I will be washing my hands with the soap. All I do is run some water and lather the soap, just like this, and I can rub it on my hands like so, and as you can see, it's lathering just like traditional soap. And I can just rub and rub and rub, just like that, and put it in there and complete washing my hands. As you can see, the soap holds together very nicely and has a very smooth, soapy texture and creates a very good lather. Thank you for watching.
This is my second rule for Maker Faire.
Hello, my name is Evan Campbell, and this is my Maker Faire project. A Pixel Mario animation on the website pixelart.com. Pixelart.com, pretty simple. You click where you want the pixel to go, and it places it. These are my 41 frames for the animation. Mario will run across the screen, jump into the tube, and go down. Let's watch it again. Yes, and that is my Maker Faire project.
Hello, for Maker Faire we made a go-kart. I'll show you the go-kart right now. So Ashton is in the go-kart, he will be riding it shortly. So we have 4 wheels, this brake, a seat, back, and 2 sides on the go-kart. And we have, we made STA number plate out of tape. So
Now my partner will be riding the go-kart. It doesn't have a motor, so you can't drive it really uphill. It goes well downhill. Yay! Okay, thank you.
Hello, my name's Nathaniel, and this is my Maker Faire project. As you can see, I built a bench. In fact, I built free to fit around my family's fire pit. I could build free with this design just because of how simple it was. You only needed 2 materials, 2 2x8 pieces of wood, and about 30 wood screws per bench. I'm really pleased about how the bench has turned out personally. They're really sturdy, like that they can sit comfortably 2 to 3 people. And yeah, I hope you like my benches.
Hi everyone, this is a pixel tube. It uses aluminum foil tubes that can be different shapes, and it reflects through the parchment paper when you hold it up to the light. So there's this side, and there's also this side with the wax paper on it where the tubes are. This is the pixel tube without a filter, and the sun is the strongest light, so this will get the strongest reaction. Now I'm going to try it with the blue filter. This is the pixel tube with the blue filter, and now there's the pixel tube with a red filter. And now for a pixel tube with a green filter. So this is a mix of color filters. So there's yellow, blue, purple, and red.
Hello, this is Henry Slagle for the Mini Maker Faire project. This is my product, the automatic dog food dispenser. So what you do is you would load this chute up here, all the way with dog food, and put the cap on so no ants or stuff can get in. And then the next thing, so how it works is there's a little hopper like right here, and it will like, and this is spring loaded. So when you pull it, out comes the dog food. And so basically, this is attached with some hair ties to the back of the hopper, so that it's like attached to it. And then pull it out, and that is how it is done. And June can use this now, so we don't have to constantly keep scooping her dog food. We can just push the button instead. Okay, thanks.
This is our retro arcade machine. As you see, it has a printed out graphic design, an authentic joystick, and lit up LED buttons. Here's the joystick moving, and the buttons all lit up. This HDMI cable connects the console to a TV where it's projected. This console can play over 500 games, but today we're going to be playing Mrs. Pac-Man.
Mrs. Pac-Man is a really nice game, and I hope you enjoy watching it. Now we're going to boot up the game right now, and right now it's just booting up. It's going to take a little bit, but we just have to wait. There we go. Now it's loading in all the game files. It's getting ready, and there we go. So we're going to add a credit, and then we're going to play the game. There we go. And now we just play the game as normal, and it's like a real arcade. And it's really just awesome to play, and it feels just like going to an arcade and just playing on the joystick with the buttons. It's super authentic. It feels just like you're at an arcade. It's awesome. Thank you for watching my video, and I hope you guys enjoyed our project.
Hi, my name is Declan Hamilton, and this is a brief video about my Maker Faire project. So for my Maker Faire project, I decided to build a ballet bar out of PVC pipe. And as you can see, I have different types of pieces. I have 6 elbows, 2 5-foot length for your hands, 4 T's, 4 10-inch pieces, and 2 8-inch pieces, and 2 26-inch pieces. I have these different pieces to help me with the bar. I think the bar is more functional. I have this at-home bar because it is easier for me to dance with. I actually just had dance class about half an hour ago, and this ballet bar, it is more steady, it is easier to use. I found that I can be more productive, and I can increase my ballet skills and learn more when I'm using this. I only use it for my ballet dance class. I don't use it for any other classes. So there are 2 bars. One is for, this one's for my hands. As you can see, I'm not going to use this one, but I do use it on some occasions. Like if I am stretching my foot, I will use it, or if I'm doing a grand plie, sometimes you can switch your hands and then you come back up. I also spray painted it. As you can see, it is red. I got my materials at Ace Hardware, including the spray paint, and it was easy to put together. I used a video online that I put the link to in my slideshow. And yeah, that is about my project and how I did it, and about what it's for, why I use it, and where I got the idea from.
Hello. For my Maker Faire, I wanted to make this squirrel baffle. I saw a couple of articles online of how it could stop squirrels from climbing up and eating your bird's food. This kept happening to us. Birds would get scared away from squirrels, and squirrels would just eat all of the food. My dad and I made a couple of prototype designs like this, where we'd have a bunch of triangles connected together to make a cone. Went to the hardware stores to get some wood and some hinges and some string. We put it all together and we managed to create this. I think it turned out really good. It's already stopped some squirrels from eating the food, and it's been overall a great success.
Hi, I'm Tuck Sands, and this is my mini Maker Faire project, Raspberry Pi computer. The materials we had to use were a keyboard, a mouse, controllers, a 7-inch monitor. This is a little micro SD card with the operating system Raspbian. We push it into here, which is housing with fans in it. If you look closely, you can see the fans. They kind of have LEDs, and this is the monitor. If you click on this little icon, the web browser, I'll take you to a search engine, and this is YouTube. Just give it a second to load. Here, look, this is YouTube. Then for games, there are many games that you have a bigger variety of games, but here's Minecraft Pi Edition, my favorite, and yeah. So, yeah, it's really, really fun, and yeah, here you go. Here's a little bit of me playing Minecraft Pi. Yeah. So, yeah, that's my Maker Faire project. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rafi Hume, and this is my boomerang, my Maker Faire project. As you can see, I painted it very nicely, and now I'm going to show you how it works. So, as you can see, it does not fully turn around, but in Australia, they were actually made for hunting, so they do not actually need to fully come around to be a successful boomerang. But if I were to make one that actually turned around like an actual boomerang, I probably would have sanded it down more to make it more flat, because I think that's why it didn't catch enough air to turn around. But yeah, that is my Maker Faire project.
Hey guys, it's Jake. So I'm going to be showing you guys Tatsudo and my DIY soda fountain machine. So on the top you can see like a sign and stuff. And then when you go right here, you're going to see a button, which is, what you press, and then the liquid is going to come right out of this spot. Inside of the top, you can see the wires and like the motors and stuff. That's not something that someone would see on a normal day. Then over in the back, you have like some prices. So you can see 25 cents for one cup, and there are like some other things and stuff on the back, like other prices. So let me show you how it works. So you're gonna grab your cup and whichever one you want. This is water, lemonade, ginger ale. I think I want some lemonade. So as soon as you push the button, the liquid shoots out. So as soon as you're done, you can see that inside of I don't really want to tilt it, but inside of the cup you have your lemonade. And then you could also do it for the other sodas. So if you want ginger ale, you push the button again, and then it takes a second to like run up because it's a motor. But then as soon as that happens, you could see like the liquid going into the cup. So that's how our soda machine works, and thank you.
Hello, this is my Maker Faire video. For my Maker Faire, I built a rocket. You can see it right here. It just looks like a rocket. The engine goes in here. We have the fins, we have the tip, and we have the cargo bay. Inside the body, we have the launch cord and the parachute. When the rocket reaches its highest point, the parachute and the bottom part pop out of the body of the rocket, and the parachute deploys, drifting the rocket safely down to Earth. This project took a while. The reason for that is because I had to keep gluing and re-gluing because the glue wouldn't be strong enough or it would be glued in the wrong place. Finally, I got a hot glue gun and the glue dried in minutes. It was super easy. So if you're planning on building a rocket, because I did, definitely use a hot glue gun, not the glue that they recommend.
Now I'm going to show you my solar powered car. So if I flip it to the solar powered switch, it will move, doesn't go very fast. And let's say I want to stop it. Try your hand, put there, stop, there, stop. And now if I wanted to do it not on solar powered, which is another option with this battery, I can flip this switch and it also goes that way.
This is my PC. Got my gaming headset over here, my gaming chair. I have my keyboard and my mouse over here. As you can see, this is my PC. And the graphics card right there, the SSD, the CPU cooler, which is that. The fans running. We have our motherboard, which is this whole thing. Then we have our fans over here. And we have all the cables I used. And then right here, these are the wires for my mouse, monitor, and keyboard. And this is my Wi-Fi connector. This is where all of the power comes from. And as you can see, when you press that button, the screen will turn on. And if I press spacebar, it allows me to put my pin. And there we go. This is my games launcher. So if I want, I can play Fortnite or any of the games I want. That's my PC.
Hi there, Maker Faire folks. For my Maker Faire project, I created and designed my own Lego Technic tank. Now I'll show you what it does. This is the turret raising mechanism. Now we'll lower it back down. This is the firing mechanism. This is the turret rotation mechanism. And now this is driving. And that is my Lego Technic tank.
My name is Lucas Lee, and this is my Maker Faire project. I made a coin sorting machine. The way it works is I will put the coin in this side, right here, and then the coin will go into this hole, this hole, this hole, or it will be big enough to just slide through all of them into this one. And once the coin falls in the hole, it will land in one of these 4 areas. So here's an example. This is a penny. It went in the penny slot. This is a nickel. Went in the nickel slot. This is a quarter. In the quarter slot. This is a dollar coin. And it went in the dollar coin slot. Thank you for watching.
Alright, this is my MBOT, my Maker Faire project. So, here it is. And Mr. Miller and I had to go through some pretty tough processes because this side, as you can see, I'll give you a good this axle broke, so we had to 3D print that. And I had to take the motor off and do that. But the main purpose of this video today is to show you how it works. So I have 2 ways of showing you how it works. First way is coating it. And right here, it says move forward at power 50% for 10 seconds. So let's make that 2. So actually right now, that wouldn't work because of the axle. I will show you what happens when you press it. Do you see how this wheel isn't working? It's because the axle doesn't work. And the second way is the remote.
This is my Maker Faire project video. I made lotion for my Maker Faire and I'm going to demonstrate how to use it. First, open up the lotion. Make sure not to make a mess while opening it so that you don't have to clean any of it up once you're finished using it. Then get a finger-sized amount from the lotion and then rub it onto your skin until completely absorbed. Then repeat as many times as you need to moisturize all of your skin.
Hi guys, welcome to the Harrison Woods. This is my court, and that's my fence. So the problem was the ball kept going in the woods, and I would always have to get it. And sometimes it's not that easy. I would always get poked back doors, and there was a little poison ivy back there. But now, the ball goes like that. It's safe. Alright, here we have the fence, and it also like blends in like with the nature, and the deer won't actually come in like our backyard. We also kind of messed up with like the poles, but we actually made it work. We have like all the short poles like in the middle, and then like the 2 short poles, and then the 2 long poles over there. And yeah.
Maker Faire project, I hydro dip something. To hydro dip something is to decorate an object by spraying spray paint into a bucket of water and literally dipping it into the water. Now first, how to do that is you first take a spray primer and spray it onto your object first so that the paint can stick onto the object. Next, what you do, you need a bucket of water and you take a couple of spray paints and you just spray them into the water. And you might need to shake them, since, yeah. Yeah, this is really useful. Really neat to be shaken. Oh god. Yeah, when you're doing this, you should wear a mask since the smell is not good. Okay, next you just dip it into the water. Okay. And then you should do this. And then yeah, you're done. After that, you'll have to wait 24 hours for it to completely dry and spray clear coat spray paint for this paint to not fall off.
Hi, I'm Alexander and this is my mini Maker Faire project. I made a mini foosball set. Okay, William, you want to come play?
Yeah, sure.
Go! Hello, and this is my Maker Faire project video. So, I built the PC for Maker Faire. I'm gonna dive into it, just showing what it does and how it works. So I open this up. We have the graphics card right here. It's a GTX 1650, 4 gigabytes, and it's a very good graphics card. Allows you to game, do stuff like 3D rendering. It's not the best for 3D rendering, but you can get the job done. It can do stuff like editing as well. Over here, where these lights are, RGB, we have the RAM or memory. The RAM is 16 gigabytes or 2 8 gigabytes of 3200 megahertz DDR4 RAM. Where this fan is on top of the power supply. That's the CPU fan. I'm sorry, the processor. The processor is the brain of the entire system, and it allows you to process stuff. It's pretty much, it's the most important thing, arguably, on a PC. My processor is an AMD Ryzen 5 3600X, 6-core, 12-thread processor. It's very good. Over here we have a power supply unit, or PSU for short. It's a 650 watt bronze EVGA 60 plus bronze unit. You see the cables over here. If you go in, we see the NVMe or the storage. It's a 250 gigabyte NVMe, PCIe Gen 3 inland. It's very good and great budget. My case is a Leonard Elanco 2 mesh. It's a very nice case. And my motherboard, which is the entire thing, over here, not the entire thing, but it's the main part. It's a B450M Gaming Bazooka Max MSI with Wi-Fi, as you can see here. It's a Wi-Fi card. It's a very good motherboard and great products, and as you can see, it's all running here. Fans are going, RGB's lit up. If we go out, you can see that my entire system is indeed working. Thank you very much.
Hello. Are you really annoyed because you have to scoop up dog food and put it in a dumb bowl? Well, I have the solution for you. It's not as good, but it works. This thing, it's a bucket, and it's called a dog feeder. So what it does is, you get the food, because it's not full right now, it doesn't work as properly. But what you do is, pours in. As you can see, our high-tech cardboard, very high-tech, protects it from going crazy, even though it just did. It works. It was empty before, it's full now. It's a bit more entertaining, and it's more fun. Thank you for watching. This is my DIY dog feeder. It's okay. Thank you for watching. This has been Darius, DIY dog feeder guy. Good night.
Hi everyone! I wanted to make the perfect cookie for my Maker Faire project. My idea to bake cookies came from a place called Levain Bakery in Georgetown. Levain Bakery is a bakery founded by Pam Weeks and Connie McDonald in 1995. They are famous for their 6-ounce cookies, which somehow do not spread while baking, making a unique, delicious cookie. When I first tried it, I remember that I wanted to make a cookie as special as this in my own home. Now this may look like it was simple to make, but it actually took quite a while with many attempts. My idea of a perfect cookie is a chocolate chip cookie in the shape of a bulldog. I ended up making 3 different cookie cutters in Tinkercad, but none of them worked. This was the first cookie cutter that I made. It made an imprint in the dough, but it wouldn't cut through, so I had to make another design. This one made an imprint and cut through the dough. When the cookie got out of the oven, the bulldog design was completely gone. This was the last cookie cutter that I made, and as you can see, it's a very basic outline of a bulldog. This would have worked had the legs been slightly wider because the dough got stuck in them. And so, I had to resort to the traditional round shape of a chocolate chip cookie. Well, enough chit chat. Let's give it a taste.
Hi, my name is Kuzey, and this is my mini Maker Faire project. I made stereo headphones. That means they play back distinct sounds from the left speaker and the right speaker. I bought them from a website called KiwiCo. The kit comes with the materials and also the instructions packet. These are the speaker housings. This is where the electricity is turned into sound and the sound reaches your ear. This is the wire that connects your headphones to your device. It has a volume switch so you can change the volume when needed. This is the headband. It has a foam pad in it and it keeps your head really comfortable. Overall, it has a really quality stereo sound. It took about 40 minutes to make and it has an age level of 14 and up. I enjoyed making it and recommend it for everyone. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to my Maker Faire project video. For my Maker Faire project, I made a collapsible cup. As you can see, it's got 3 different pieces. I catted them all and 3D printed them all. They screw into each other and making it small enough to fit into a backpack pocket or your backpack, anything that you really need it to be able to fit into. It's not that small, but it'll fit in pretty much a lot. Inside, it's got plumber's putty to water seal it. And the lid, with these knobs and that knob there, they go on with rubber bands. The cup holds about 2 cups of water. So that's my Maker Faire project. Thank you for watching.
Hello, Mr. Miller. For my mini Maker Faire project, I did a 2-stage model rocket. And how the 2-stage model rocket works is there's 2 engines in these 2 tubes. And how they work is I ignite the first one and it goes up in the air. Once it runs out, there's a little bit of gunpowder at the top of the engine that will send a little explosion and have some gunpowder flying into the bottom of the second engine, which will ignite that. So it will keep going up and up. Once engine 2 is done, it will create a big explosion, which will make the wadding paper in the parachute force the top off and deploy the parachute and come down safely. And speaking of wadding paper, what wadding paper is it's between second engine and the parachute, and just make sure it just blocks the distance from the engine. Make sure the parachute does not catch on fire. And the clear part up top is storage container. But I decided not to put anything in there because I don't think it's necessary for that extra weight. And you can't get this down until after you can't get this open after you launch it. And these two engines can probably lift the rocket up to 1,600 feet. That is my mini Maker Faire video. Thank you so much for watching.
Alright, can we test it? Alright, it floats by itself. That's pretty awesome. Alright, let's see one lacrosse ball. Yep. 2 lacrosse balls. Alright, so it floats with 12 lacrosse balls in it. Alright, can I tuck them in?
Do the honors. You might only want to put up.
Good. So now, can I get it first?
Go center. Center of it. Yes.
Alright, now let go of it.
And it holds, yeah.
It holds me. Alright, so it does float one person. I weigh about 80 pounds. So basically this boat can hold 80 pounds inside of it.
Here, keep your weight going forward.
My weight's going.
Okay, move forward. Oh, and we're floating.
No, not really.
Yeah. Not really.
Not really.
It floats.
It floats.
But we're floating.
I think the water should be too much now. Yeah, so we gotta drain it, but overall this worked like to perfection. Like it held both of us and floated at the same time. And yeah, and this project basically was an idea by me and Tristan because we both wanted to do something with water. And then we decided to make a boat. And we were in the store and we saw that this foam was like waterproof and like you could use it to like fix the seam of like a boat. So we decided to use it and it worked. So yeah, this is our science fair project, our boat. Thank you. Thanks for watching.
My project for Maker Faire was hydro dipping canvases. And first, hydro dipping is where you dip an object, any object you want, into a container filled with water with spray paint on top. And it creates a pattern, which is hydro dipping. To do this whole process, first you're going to need a can of primer. Spray it on your object so the paint sticks to it when you dip it in. Then you're going to need to have your container filled with water and get your acrylic spray paint, any color you want. You can have as many as you want, any color. Spray it in to the water and it creates a film after like 5 seconds. But don't wait too long because if you do, then it starts to get a little too film and gets a little thick. So you wait for like about 5 to 10 seconds, get your object that has primer on it, dip it into the acrylic spray paint with the colors, as many as you want, whatever color you want. And when you have your pattern, that's your hydro dipped object. And it's really fun, so you should try it.
The idea for Maker Faire was a pinball machine, and I came up with the idea by just looking for, I didn't know what to do, so I just looked on YouTube and found a pinball machine made out of cardboard, so I decided I wanted to do something like that. It took me a while, but my basic ingredients were like cardboard,
pencils, little bamboo sticks, glue, and rubber bands. And so, let me show you how it works. So, you have the ball, and you load up you let the ball go through, and then you put the rubber bands on, and then you shoot it back. That was too far. Yeah, like that. And then you can, oh, the ball just got stuck there. That's unfortunate, but say the ball were to go up, and then, okay, we'll just go through here then. Oh god, that one didn't work here. I gotta hold the machine. Why is it working? There we go. And now it's stuck. Okay.
Hi, I'm Yale Cavaliers. And I'm Sam Wick, and this is our DIY mini, not so mini, basketball hoop. So we started out with 100 pounds of sand in a bucket to stabilize our 6'8" PVC pipe. And then we used a 10x5 sheet of wood and an old rim that I from my old mini hoop and an old net. We put them all together to make a nice DIY mini hoop. Here's something that you can do with it. Yeah.
Hello, this is our Maker Faire project, and we decided to build a cat tree. Okay, so starting off, we have 3 different layers and 1 house or box for the cats to sleep in. Okay, so there is 1 first layer that they can use to jump up onto this layer, which has the box so they can sleep in it. And then there's just an extra layer for another cat or to use to do whatever they want to. And then from the top layer, we have a cat toy that's dangling down in front of the box so that they use to play with it.
So, cat tree is made out of 2 main materials, wood and PVC pipe. We made the platforms out of wood, the base and the box out of wood, and then we used PVC pipe for towers to support platforms in the box. We added felt padding to make it more comfortable for the cat. We also added this scratching carpet material so that they can scratch it. We connected the PVC pipes by using this PVC cement. You can kind of see it here. It's a bluish, weird looking material. And we added these stabilizers to make it more stable as it goes higher up. Thank you.
Okay, so I did a pencil holder and I decorated it with a baseball theme. So here's the Nats symbol, the MLB symbol, and here's a baseball. So yeah, and you can use it to store really anything like pencils or scissors or markers.
This is my PC. With this came a fully functioning remote that can change the colors to red, green, blue, orange, lighter blue, purple, yellow, turquoise, and pink. On the bottom there are cool color patterns. This is the first one. This is the second. And this is the third. This is the first pattern I showed you. This is a cool one. This turns up the brightness, down the brightness, and this turns up and down the speed. You can also turn the lights off if you don't want them on, and this is the button to turn them back on. In here we got the graphics card. That's the CPU with its fan running over top. We got the case fans. There are 3 of them. well, 3 extra case fans, but we have the ones that came with the case. We have the memory in there, the power supply down here. We have the hard drive, you can't see that. And yeah, and then that's the M.2 SSD. I use this PC for gaming, work, and extracurricular activities, along with much more.
Hello everyone, this is Cecil O'Neill's and Will Kinney's Maker Faire project. Here it is. It looks really messy at first, but I promise you it's actually really cool. It's a mini cardboard gumball machine. We'll get into a little bit about it here.
So as you can see, we're using Tic Tacs instead of gumballs, but usually you would use gumballs. So how it works is if you see that little button, if you push that in, it's essentially a key, and it will open up a hole which the Tic Tacs will fall down and come out.
This is our Maker Faire project. I'll show you one more time. As you can see, nothing in there. Press this button and boom. We had a YouTube tutorial for this. Shout out to him. He was very helpful in making this. And thank you for watching. Will and me worked very hard on this, and we think it's pretty cool. So.
All right. Well, thank you
guys
for watching.
Guys, so thank you for watching. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is my Maker Faire project. It is a mini soccer goal. I chose to make this because I play travel soccer for Bethesda.
Hey guys, for my Maker Faire project, I did a flinger bot with hydraulics from a Kears Engineer kit. And so how it works is I press this down, and then it's going to force water into this syringe, which is going to press up, and this is going to go up, and then this is going to hit this part, and then it's going to go forward. So I press it, and it launches. And now with something in it, so to pull it back, you can just pull this back, and the water goes back into the other syringe. Now to launch something, I have this in here. 3, 2, 1, whoops. Sorry, let me redo that. 3, 2, 1, and see, that'll launch. Thanks.
Hello, my name is Georgie Campano in Mr. Thomas Harrison's Form A class. This is my Maker Faire project in science for Mr. J.T. Miller. My project consists of a race car, which I named the Rally Racer. It is composed of about 500 pieces from the CAD Sword sports car and the Lego Technic Rally car, which I both purchased on Amazon.com. In addition, I built a racetrack for the Rally Racer. I purchased the materials at Home Depot. The materials are white PVC screens, 2 pieces of hardwood, and liquid nails. I used the liquid nails to glue the PVC to the hardwood. Thank you for viewing my Maker Faire project. And now, without further ado, let me demonstrate. And that concludes my presentation. Thank you for watching.